Hello, dear students. How are you? How was going? Please, all of you, bring your book. Open your book front of you. Today we have a new topic. As you know, previous lesson we solved this question. That question is very important, and I told you send to me, but most of you didn't send. So you should solve this question and send to me. Okay, dear students. Today we have a new topic. If you're ready, open page number 132. Today we talk about the rocks and minerals. What is the rocks and minerals? Okay, dear students, look at here. Rocks and minerals are all around you. The ground you walk on every day is made of the rock and minerals. As you know, the rocks is that we walk on around us, we see and we use every day for our things that necessary. They are into the soil, as you know. The rocks in the soil, they are the gems that sparkle in the jewelry. Sometimes we use that minerals to the things that is nice and jewelry. This earth is itself the made of the mostly of the rocks and the rocks and the earth is as made of what? Rock and minerals. Okay, dear students, let me show you the rocks and the minerals. This is what? This is the rock. We have a different type of rock. Do you see different color, and some of them are smooth and some of them are rough, just like this one. And we have the different color, as you see. This is white and black and green, brown. We have many colors of the rocks. So and as you know, look at this picture. All the gold known in the world would fit in the cube and measuring about 80 meters each side, but a little bit goes a long way. 28 grams of the gold can be flattened into thin sheet covering about 28 square meters. That enough to cover one of the fourth of the tennis course. And look at this picture. This picture shows the equal weight of the gold and salt. In ancient times, salt was a precious that was in the traded grams for the gram for the gold. And now minerals. Now we talk about the minerals, how some minerals form. We talk about how the minerals are formed in the earth for in different color and in different sizes that the human work on it. To be a minerals, to be a minerals, a material must have a certain features. Should have a certain feature. Minerals always a solid materials with the particle arranged in the repeating pattern. If the if the minerals should be have what should be have always is solid. As you know, the rock and the minerals are what? Solid materials with the particle arranged in the spinning pattern. This pattern is called a crystal. Should have what? Should have the crystal inside of the minerals and the rocks. Almost all minerals are made from the materials that was never alive. That materials that preparing of the uh, minerals and the rocks never was never alive, never alive. Okay, dear students, true minerals from the only nature. Okay, the true one in the mineral from only in the nature. Minerals form in many ways. We have different ways to preparing the minerals. Okay, some minerals form in the earth's mantle. Some of them are in the nature, made in the mantle of earth. Their high heat, as you know, inside of the earth, high heat and pressure change carbon into the hard, sparkling crystal called diamond. Inside of the earth, the hottest layers in the earth, we have very heat and high pressure change carbon into the heart. Okay, sparkling crystals called diamond يعني almas. Okay, they change to the diamond. Let me show you the diamonds, very nice and expensive. This is what? This is a diamond. Okay, dear students, this is very strong and very expensive that the human use for uh, nice and jewelry, and sometimes for cutting, sometimes for the drilling. This is the diamond. Diamonds have many uses, as I told you. They have many uses. Some are cut and shaped to the make jewelry. Some of them to make jewelry. Most are used to cutting. Most of them are using to cutting tools, such as the drills used into the exploration of, for the oil. Most of them used to the cutting because the diamond is very strong, never cut, okay, and used for cutting tools such as drills used to in the exploration of the oil, as you know. Okay, underline this one. How the diamonds are formed. Underline this one. Their high heat, pressure change carbon into hard sparkling crystal called diamond. And then what happened? Diamonds have many uses. Some of them are used to the shape to make what? One of them is jewelry. Mostly used to the cutting. Okay, cutting and drills into exploration of for oils. Other minerals such as calcite can form at or near Earth's surface. Some calcite forms in the ocean when calcium and oxygen and carbon combine in the seawater. Some ocean animals form calcite shells or other body parts. Look at the calcite. This is what? This is calcite. Okay, dear students, this is calcite. This is other minerals in the nature. Some calcite form in the ocean when the calcium and oxygen, underline this one. Some calcite forms in the ocean when calcium and oxygen and carbon combine in seawater, while the oxygen and calcium meet in seawater are combined together. Some ocean animals form the calcite. Some of the animals in the ocean form what? Form a calcite. Shells or other body parts. Calcite also forms as water evaporates in the limestone caves like Cave Gita in Lebanon. Calcite forms as water evaporation. Okay, sometimes calcite just like Cave Gita in Lebanon. Do you see? This is the other rocks that the waters have a part to make this calcite in the cave of Gita. Do you see? Okay, dear students. And next, calcite also forms as water evaporation in the limestone caves, like Cave Gita in Lebanon. Water also plays a role in the forming of other minerals. As you know, also waters have a role to make a nice and different shapes of the minerals. Galena crystals from when the hot mineral-rich waters move slowly through the cracks in the Earth's crust, mixing with the other minerals before it cools or evaporates. This is galena that the waters have a role to make different shapes and colors. Okay, dear students, this is what? This is galena crystals. Galena crystals that the waters have a role to prepare it. Okay, dear students, and look at this picture. Calcite is a minerals found in chalk. Found in where? Found in chalk. Okay, dear students, and then this shiny minerals is the galena, which is made of the lead and sulfur. Galena crystals often from the cubes. The first compassed needles were made from the minerals mm, called what? Called magnetit. Okay, magnetit is a magnetic. Okay, it means a magnetic is shown by the nail stuck to the sample. Mica also other different example of the minerals in the minerals that splits easily into these sheets. The okay, dear students, this is what? This is the different types of the minerals that we have in the nature. And what are some features of the materials must have to be called the minerals? What is the features that should be have in the materials to called what? Minerals. Okay, one of them should be solid. Okay, should be solid. Okay, dear students, should be solid to call it what? To call it a minerals or rocks. So if you have any question, I am here to answer you anytime. Okay, dear students, this is very important to know this one and to know how to form the minerals. If you have any question, ask me anytime. I am here to answer you. Okay, dear students, have a good day.